Nobody his stepfather, his stepfather, they, you know, even though it's decimal, both of them are using decimal users, they still got it legally.
Yeah, no.
Very easier.
It's all this regulation. It's just like California. There was a few months ago, MJ Biz had a whole issue about how the illicit market in California is still huge, because as long as this 280E IRS regulation, you can't deduct normal business expenses. There's no they're paying tax on phantom income, so it's just on top of all the ridiculous rules that like you have to track every single plant, and it's just absurd.
It's just
and it's
I didn't know what factor behind
that's why like I'm trying to help companies in the legal sector, but I totally get the illicit market. Like there's just so much. Plant police is intense. And I guess I don't know, our world is going more into corporate like everything.
I haven't done any posts about this sincerely. A lot of times I do like last minute messaging, as you know. Oh, we got Joey coming. All right. All right, we got Joey in. Hey, Joey. I might have to put on my headphones to hear anything. All right, let's see if I can hear anything now. Joey, are you there?
You should probably send it back. It wasn't very good.
No, it was good. Messy. I was starving too.
Yeah, we got 7 o'clock. In a couple minutes, and we'll get started. Usually about 7:02. Let me see what I can see here. Not there we go. Switch to gallery view. I'm playing with a meeting from my iPad tonight, so this is kind of new for me. Trying to figure this stuff out.
It's not good at all. You probably shave a year or two off your life.
Yeah. Have you been to Moe's Crosstown?
Real quick, I want to show you the blackboard behind me. Hey, my head's in the way. How do I do that? There we go. Help support South Carolina NORML. We are here at the Celtic Knot Pub in Somerville. And folks here having their dinner, having a couple of drinks. So, a minute or two, and we will get started.
What do you have for dinner?
Let me turn my volume up. I can't hear over the top. What was that, Joey?
What did you have for dinner?
What I'm seeing mostly is what they're calling the Munchie Burger. It's a hamburger with chili and Fritos and I think some pickles on it and a little mustard or something like that. They've got really good beer battered onion rings. I don't know. I haven't looked at the rest of the menu, but it's an Irish pub, so they have more of an Irish fare. Loaded Irish potatoes. They got a mix of stuff. They got some quesadillas, fish and chips, cabbage and corned beef, a Reuben, shepherd's pie. Oh, they have a nice bunch of stuff. Nice variety of burgers. And big batch of beverages. Yeah, what's that?
That sounds nice.
Yeah, it's a good menu. Good menu. I had the Munchie Burger earlier myself. I'm kind of full from it, but crunch from some Fritos and some chili on a burger. Let me check, see if we have anybody else join us here yet tonight. I know that Kristen and Michael won't be joining us online because they're sitting here with us, eating their burgers. Tick, 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 tick. All right, we have just hit the 7:0. Actually, we hit 7:03. We're past 7:02. I am not at my main machine here tonight, so I have to try and remember how we normally start our meetings, which is usually with a welcome to our monthly meeting of Low Country Normal. All of our meetings are in an environment of education and awareness and are not an open market for illegal products of any kind. We do not condone illegal behavior. Something like that. I forget exactly what the word was, but that was pretty close. I think after about 4 years of saying that, I remember it better. But welcome everybody who's with me live tonight on our Zoom call. A couple folks live with me here at the Celtic Knot Pub in Somerville. And also we are live streaming to our YouTube channel. So if anybody's watching this live on YouTube, welcome you as well. And welcome to anybody who's watching this as a recording later. With that said, and if you are watching on our YouTube channel live, we are not monitoring the comment section of that during the meeting. So if you do have any comments, questions, or concerns, you can leave your comments there and we will try to visit them in the next day or so and respond to your questions or comments. Excuse me. Oh, that was a good burger. So where we go? Done with the welcomes. I want to just sort of start our normal agenda for our monthly meetings. Start with what's going on at the federal level. If you have trouble hearing me, let me know. There is a bit of noise in the background here at the bar, but hopefully you can hear me okay. Federal level news going on right now. Big news yesterday is yesterday in the House. They voted the Safe Banking Act out of the House. That will be moving on to the Senate. That happened just last night. I think I saw a post by Earl Greenmeier about that. Actually, shared a post by Earl Greenmeier last week. So that had the Safe Banking Act, which is definitely something we kind of want to get in place, especially if we can ever get cannabis to schedule at the federal level. The Safe Banking Act is coming be very good to have in play. Also, in today's news, Chuck Schumer in the Senate took some time to acknowledge the unofficial holiday 420, and basically he just said that they are. He believes moving forward to legalization is the direction that they're moving. I had hopes that today would be the day that Schumer, Wyden, and Booker announced their new bill. The bill is basically the new version of the MORE Act. The MORE Act is no more with the new Three Musketeers version. I guess they're still working on coming up with a new name for it. Like I said, I was hoping that Senate bill would have been announced today. We hear it's supposed to be announced sometime in late April. And that's why we were kind of hopeful that today would have been the day. I was not really watching the news very, very closely, so if anything was brought up, I missed it. But I don't believe there was. I believe Chuck Schumer today reiterated support and taking the opportunity to acknowledge the unofficial holiday. And I believe in his comment, he said, by next year's unofficial holiday, we hope to have the end of prohibition. Something along those lines. So that's kind of what's going on federal level right now. State level here in South Carolina, we've been sort of chatting about it here at the table while we've been preparing to start the meeting. Everybody's been sort of watching and hoping and excited for S-150, the Senate bill for the Compassionate Care Act. That has been sponsored by Senator Tom Davis of Beaufort County. that made it into, or that it passed out of the Senate Medical Affairs Committee back on April 6th. And I forget the exact date. I believe it was the 10th or the 11th when it was brought up on the Senate floor, prepared for the first reading. Oh, lost somebody again. And was contested by Senator Hembry out of Myrtle Beach. And it basically stalled that bill. I believe the only way, my belief is the only way that bill would move forward at this point would be either through Senator Hembry removing the contestant of it, taking his name off of there, or the Senate Rules Committee voting to move it forward, which we don't anticipate them doing, or 2/3 of the Senate to vote it to move forward. So in essence, we don't see any of those things happening, and the crossover deadline, April 10th, just passed 10 days ago. And that crossover deadline would have been where the bill would have needed to be voted out of the Senate and cross over to the House before that deadline date. Otherwise, it's not going to make it into the House this year. With that said, I do still see the medical advocates pushing to contact your legislators, contact your senators, try and move this legislation forward. And they can still vote on it. They can still move it forward, but it's not going to see the House until recession starts up again next year. So as far as passing any medical legislation in South Carolina in 2021, that's just not going to happen. We may be able to move forward a little bit and get it voted out of the Senate and have it wait to see the House next year. So, where does that leave us here in South Carolina as far as trying to change laws and marijuana laws? If y'all have been kind of watching our Facebook page and a couple of posts on our other social media, I have been trying to sort of reignite my passion for the decriminalized at municipal level option. Although South Carolina does not have an option to do a voter initiative referendum, a ballot referendum at state level, you can do ballot referendums at the municipal level, which could be either county, city, town. To be quite honest with you, I think trying to do a ballot referendum at county level is still a big chunk to chew, a big fight to take. So our recommendations are going to be moving forward in the next couple of weeks is to start organizing to keep dropping off. I'm not sure if it's got a bad connection or what. Joey's still with me. But to start moving forward at the municipal level with our decriminalization ballot. Carried out a initiative guide. You can find that on the blog on our website, norml.org, or it's posted a couple times on our Facebook and our Instagram and our Twitter feed. But if you can find that guide, we ask people to kind of review that. We will be reviewing it tomorrow night on our South Carolina Cannabis Conversation tomorrow night at 7 p.m. And I'm probably going to promote it again for about another week and then review it again the following week as well to really kind of drive home and reinforce and share it with as many people as we can to kind of get this started. It's a big issue to try and do this. I tried it back 2018, 2019 here in just Charleston and Folly Beach area. And I spun my wheels. I got a little bit of help, and I got some signatures collected, but I got nowhere near the number that we would have needed to require to get this thing done. What it's really going to take is it's going to take you people out there to join me on getting out there and starting to collect signatures. We'll supply you with ballots. We'll try and give you some direction But it's really, it's not going to be me out there going, hey, come and sign my petition. It's going to be teams of people, lots of people throughout the state, organizing in their community, in their town, in their municipality, to say, Scott, we're going to take the ball and we're going to run with it in our town. We're going to make it happen in our town. We're going to collect the signatures in our area. It's going to take the folks and you all out there coming on board with us. Excuse me. Let me get a little sip here. Otherwise, the only other state level legislation that we had was a number of decrim bills. There was actually, I think, some sort of legalization bill in there, but none of it ever moved out of its committee. A lot of it wasn't even acknowledged by the committee. So for the most part, that stuff is all kind of the back burner, going nowhere. Like I say, the only hope I think we have legislatively right now, contact the senators and ask them to move the S-150 compassionate forward, and then join us in starting to organize our decriminalization drive, signature petition collection. That's how we're going to change laws here in North Carolina. We've partnered with the Sensitive Movement Coalition out of Ohio. They're the ones that have drafted our petition for it so far. We have 3. We have one for the city of Charleston, one for the city of Holly Beach, and one for the town of James Island. It's a small mishmash town, kind of blended right into Charleston in my neighborhood. But I will be reaching out to them as we move forward in the next week or two to see if we can count on them to draft petitions for other cities, other towns as we move forward. So once we get teams organized in some of those other areas, then we can reach out and get those petitions drafted. That's all I've got, I think, at the moment for state level news. So that covers our federal, that covers our state. These guys, I'm only like 10. Might be a quick meeting tonight. But next on our agenda is chapter level news. Chapter level news, the big things we just talked about is the restart of the criminalization petition. The second thing I wanted to briefly mention tonight, because I'm not really ready to make the full official announcement about it, but some of you, if you've been with us on these conversations before, have heard me thinking about holding an event on July 10th, a cannabis event. Basically, we're calling it the South Carolina Convocation. Convocation is a word for a gathering. It's going to be basically a little mini convention trade show. We have reserved our location for it, which is Segra Park in Columbia. Segra Park is the home of the Charleston Fireflies baseball team, and they have a nice clubhouse, a clubroom there. It will work very nice for our event. Details will be coming along in the next week or two, or some details will be coming in the next week or two. I'm working on their coordinator up there right now to just kind of figure out the layout, how many vendors we can fit, how many guests we can invite. So we'll be keeping you posted on vendor information and ticket prices as we move forward in the next couple of weeks. But mark the calendar, July 10th. All right, let me see if I can do this. Can you hear me now, Joey?
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, yeah. They've loud in here. So for July 10th, and hopefully you can come up and see us in Columbia. We'll have an event up there. Otherwise, chapter news, local chapter news. We unfortunately lost our board secretary this week. Medical issues has kept her from being as active as she wanted to be, and so she decided to step down. So we are looking for a new secretary for our board. their main job is to kind of track our membership and help us with our member value options, things like that. I think that's about all I have right now for chapter news. Again, with the pandemic, we haven't been up and out and about as much as we have. This is our first event out. We're really happy to be out here, but hopefully the next time we meet, we'll have some other events to tell you about, because we're hoping to get out on a regular basis. The last thing on our agenda is coming events, and we've just kind of covered that with our July event. And also, I'll bring it up again. Every Wednesday, our cannabis conversation. We want to make sure that you come out and join us. We will definitely, over the next couple of weeks, be really discussing and focusing on the decriminalization petition process. That's kind of all I have for you tonight. And being it's getting a little loud and getting a little bit more crowded in here, I hope you don't mind, but we're going to kind of call the meeting early tonight. And I want to thank you for joining me, and hopefully we get to see you again soon. Thank you for coming by.